Hi guys, it's Nancy, and I have another new set from Gina K's, November. Wow, is it November? This year has just flown by. November 2023 release. This is called Snow Much Love. As you guys know, I have this small itty bitty obsession with snowflakes, so of course I had to have this. We're going to be starting off with some Gina K fine detail white embossing powder. I have a piece of Gina K layering white. I believe this is cut down to 5.5 by 4 1/4. I also have some Gina K Designs embossing watermark ink. I have pulled out some passion pink, blue raspberry, and some dark orchid inks, some blending brushes, some stamping blocks. And first thing we're going to do is pick out some snowflakes. We're going to stamp those, and we're going to do some white heat embossing. So let's get to it. I've already treated this with the anti-static tool, and we're just going to have at it. I love that these are kind of linear is what I want to say. Like, they're not too chunky. They're very linear snowflakes, which is kind of different. And we're just gonna have at it, and we're just gonna put them all over the place. And I'm gonna put two on each block here, different sizes. I don't really want to think about snow, but I know it's around the corner. My friend Tracy is in Pittsburgh, and she said they have already had snow. And I think I'm going to make this a, I was thinking about making it a birthday card, sending you, so sentiments say, hello, sweet friend, miss you snow much, you warm my heart, I have snow much love for you, warm birthday wishes, holiday wishes, and sending you warm winter hugs. I like that one, sending you warm winter hugs. So let's just get the snowflakes down, and we are going to go from there. Ooh, and I'm going to start with the bigger ones first, because they're going to take up the most space, and then we'll fill in from there. Ooh, this is juicy, this ink pad. It's a juicy fella. How are you guys liking the new release? I know I'm only doing like one video at a time, so I know that you guys have probably binge watched everything. Are you enjoying seeing everything? How about that new Intri-cut machine? Oh my gosh, I am having so much fun. I know I kind of, I have had a jump start on it, but you guys, every time I get it out, I do something new with it. I'm like, wow, really? It does this? It does that? It really is a well thought out machine. It really is a very, very good machine. Very impressed with it so far. And I've done a lot with it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch my last couple videos. I've done the video with it, and I know there's a couple of people who have it and have done videos with it. Go check it out. And I cannot really see what's going on here, so I'm just inking and stamping and just winging it in true Nancy fashion here, because that's how I card make. I'm just freestyling child of card making. Okay, I don't think, I don't measure. Just let the creativity flow from my brain to my fingertips. I might need to hold this up to the light. I still can't see what's going on. We might need to add a little bit of powder. Which is okay, because we can always... I know there's nothing down here in the corner because I wanted to put my sentiment in the corner. See, now we can see what's going on. They're like real snowflakes on the paper. Can you see it now? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. A little bit. We can probably heat some of this, come back, add a little bit more. And we don't need a lot. There's a little spot we need to flick off here. And it doesn't need to be real precise because it's snow. Snow is not perfect. It's organic. Sometimes snow melts. And this is white. It's not clear, so some of it's going to get left behind. It's okay. And this is super fine detail powder, so just going to push that aside. I'm going to turn my heat gun on. Might be a little bit of noise. Okay, and you got to be careful because it goes shiny and smooth and then it's done. And if you overheat it, it disappears. And when it disappears, that means you overheated it and then poop's gone, snowflake. And I did do that in a couple spots, but that's okay. It's all right. It's not going to hurt anything. I'm going to add, now that I can see where my old snowflakes are, we can add a couple more new snowflakes. Just trying to see. Where? Here. Do want to try to squeeze my sentiment in there. And then we'll get to ink blending. And this is a really simple card, you guys. This is not too complicated. I do like the very simple design of this card. I'm going to grab this little snowflake and add him in there. Once it gets shiny, it's done. Don't heat it anymore. Once it's shiny, it's done. If you overheat it, then it melts into the paper and whoops, we lost it. And you'll see that when I start to ink blend over it. We've lost our shine. Okay, let's do our sentiment. Where is our sentiment? Did I leave enough room for our sentiment? Just enough room. Just enough room. Okay. This is super juicy ink. That's good because you want it juicy. The juicier it is, the better the powder sticks to it. And then when it melts down, it'll be nice, thick on there. Okay. Oh, my S didn't stamp that well. Maybe I just didn't powder it well. Let's see. Ah, I didn't powder it well. I stamped it fine. Great. Okay, I think we are okay. Let's put all of our powder away. Okay, I will clean up my stamps and put those away once we're done here. Slide those aside for now. Wipe off the desk. Let's get into some ink blending. My little Simon Says stamp little ink holder, which helps with little mini cube ink blending. So I'm going to use Passionate Pink. Blue Raspberry. And in the middle will be Dark Orchid. Let's start with the Passionate Pink. And I'm going to start, I think, down at the, well, I'll do it at the top. I'm going to make sure my brush is nice and saturated with ink. Start off the paper and go onto the paper. And I'm doing non-traditional colors here because you don't want to just always do blue every time. Make it fun. But you can see how that embossing resists, and those colors are so vibrant and fun. And Gina's paper blends beautifully, of course. And her inks will dry back. So they're very vibrant, but they will dry back and they blend into each other beautifully. Of course, you could do a monotone theme, but I want to mix this up a little bit. Well, that would be pretty, just going pink all the way down and just kind of doing an ombre effect. Okay, then I'm going to go into the blue raspberry, and I'm going to do that in the bottom, and then just kind of meet at the dark orchid in the middle. Again, you want to have super saturated brush. If you're struggling with your blending, number one, make sure you have the right kind of paper, because the smoother your paper, the better it absorbs the ink, the better the blending is going to be. Gina K's layering weight paper is wonderful for ink blending. And also make sure you have soft brushes that absorb the ink. The dirtier your brushes are, I never clean my brushes. Just use one color family for your brushes. The better the ink is absorbed, the better your blending is going to be. And you'll see that I kind of have pink on one side and blue on the other side, because as they blend in the center, that's where the purple is going to be. I did that purposefully so that if I mess up my blending, they're blending in the center where that's a complementary color. Blue and pink are going to blend to purple. But saturate your brushes and saturate your paper with that color. See how beautiful that is? And actually my heat embossing didn't come out too bad. I thought I was going to be really messed up, but it's actually not too bad. And also start off your paper. I'm starting on my glass mat and pulling that ink into my paper. See how that purple blends into the pink? It blends into the blue. Starting on my glass mat, pulling onto my paper. Fun winter color, winter colors with that snowflakes. Then I can go back in the blue and kind of blend the blue and that purple together right on that line. Go back in with the pink, blend the pink and the purple together. Smooth that out. If you're struggling with blending, first of all, it takes practice. It's not going to happen the first couple times. I still think my blending could be improved, but the more I do it, the better I get it. And the secret is a lot of ink. Smooth paper and a lot of ink. You really got to have, I call it dirty brushes. You really got to have a lot of ink on those brushes and really smooth paper. Really smooth paper. But as you get good quality inks, good quality paper, you'll see, look at that ombre effect. And then I'm just going to take a soft microfiber towel, and I'm going to wipe this down. But I'm also going to wipe my heat embossing down. And as I wipe that, my white is going to pop up now. That ink is going to be off of there. Look how pretty that's going to be. So simple, so easy to do. And there are dies for this. Unfortunately, the dies didn't get shipped to us in time. But I do have dies coming. This is the Snow Much Love stamp set. And again, there are coordinating dies. Brand new release from Gina K Designs. I use the fine detail, and I do recommend fine detail white embossing powder. The inks are Passionate Pink, Dark Orchid, Blue Raspberry. Wonderful sentiments. Doesn't have to be just winter. Hello, sweet friend. Just even the sentiments. Hello, sweet friend. Miss you snow much. You warm my heart. I have snow much love for you. Warm birthday wishes. Sending you warm winter hugs. Holiday wishes. And the geometric designs of these snowflakes, you could even, like this one, you could even do a floral image. It doesn't have to be just snowflakes, you guys. So take a look. I will have the links down below. This is very simple now. I can just add this, pop this onto a card front. It can mat this. Can add... Ooh, I am going to add some of the Gina K sequins on here. I think I'm going to cut this down and mat this. Yeah, I have some Wild Lilac cardstock here. So we can mat it on that. And we can add some of the disco ball sequins. So let's do that. And that'll jazz it up a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/4 by 4. Oop, almost cut my sentiment off. That would have been bad. Almost did it. Look at that. That frames that off nicely. And then we're going to add some disco ball sequins. Jazz it up a little. So it doesn't have to be blues and silvers. It can be, but you make it fun. Spice it up. And then I'm going to take some Gina K Connect glue. And I have my sequins. Where's my little cup at? Just gonna add a couple. I feel like I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's one. 9. Got to do odd numbers. We need one inside this guy. And this guy. The rule is you have to do odd numbers. I think I learned that from Christina Warner. Ta-da! Look at how, ooh, he's so sparkly and pretty now. All right. Okay, guys, that is it for this video. If you had fun watching me, please give this video a thumbs up. If you want to go do some shopping, I will put the link down below. And there you go. Let me know, do you like traditional snowflake cards where it's blue and silver, which is fine? Or do you like this twist by putting some pinks and purples and non-traditional colors in there? Put it down in the comments down below. I'm going to pick someone out of the comments and I will send you this card. And I will send it international. So if you would like this card, comment down below. Do you like traditional or do you like the fun colors? And I will send someone this card. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.